I know you feel you must protect your mistress, but I beg you, walk away.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most expertly arranged and executed fight scenes from film.
说放脸就放脸。
Number 10, Hector vs. Achilles, Troy.
Let us pledge that the winner will allow the loser all the proper funeral rituals.
There are no pacts between lions and men.
Perhaps the dark horse of our list because it features quite a few cuts, this underrated duel sees Hector of Troy challenged by Achilles the demigod, after the former mistakenly killed Achilles' cousin.
I thought it was you I was fighting yesterday, and I wish it had been you. But I gave the dead boy the honor he deserved.
You gave him the honor of your sword.
The duo face each other outside the walls of Troy. While Achilles' near superhuman skill is evident, Hector gives a good account of himself. The use of spears and shields is uncommon and makes for some creative and visually impressive movements from the combatants. Each move flows wonderfully into the next, and the choreography conveys the intentions of the combatants well.
Get up, Prince of Troy. Get up. Won't let a stone take my glory.
Eventually, Hector is left limping, making it easy for Achilles to take his revenge. Number 9, Clifftop Duel, The Princess Bride. In the annals of traditional fencing fights, few are as well regarded as this one.
Please understand, I hold you in the highest respect.
Inigo Montoya faces the dread pirate Roberts atop the cliffs of insanity. Their witty banter, references to real fencing masters, and general respect for one another throughout are entertaining enough, but the choreography makes the fight shine.
You are wonderful.
Thank you. I've worked hard to become so.
The duel ranges all over the cliffs with creative use of the rocky terrain. Most impressive of all is the fact that they each can use a sword with their left and right hands.
There's something I ought to tell you.
Tell me. I'm not left-handed either.
Still, we'd expect nothing less from two actors trained by legendary fight choreographers Bob Anderson and Peter Diamond. The duel feels larger than life and utterly timeless. Much like the victor, we hold this fight in the highest respect. Number 8, Alley Fight, SPL, Shop While Long. Anytime Donnie Yen is involved in a fight, it's bound to be great. Inspector Ma Guan is confronted by Jack, a knife-wielding assassin in an alley. Drawing a metal baton, Ma engages Jack in a fight. The two combatants move so fast it has to be seen to be believed. Eventually, Ma's longer reach allows him to get several blows to his opponent's head. While Jack manages to disarm Ma, the policeman uses his foe's own weapon to kill him. Although the rapid hand movements make the choreography so intricate that you may not appreciate how much goes into it the first time you see it. This is a fight well worth rewatching over and over. Number 7, Church Fight, Kingsman: The Secret Service.
Oh, you need to see this.
Kingsman agent Harry Hart finds himself in a hostile situation when he and an entire church full of religious extremists have their violent impulses turned up to 11 by a special frequency. Compelled to kill everyone around him, Harry's training takes over and he proceeds to slaughter with ruthless efficiency.
He's leaving. I'm starting the test now. Hope enough of these freaks have our SIM cards.
He does so using guns, knives, gadgets, and whatever he can lay his hands on. Stitched together to appear like several long takes, this sequence flows incredibly from one ultraviolet act to another. The variety of weapons, speed of Harry's movements, and the sheer number of people involved make the choreography of this fight sing like Freebird. How did this lighter get into my hand?
Harry! Harry, what the heck is going on?
Number 6, Elevator Fight, Ip Man 3. Look, the Ip Man films have a plethora of exceptionally choreographed fights. While we were tempted to choose the titular character's bout with 10 black belts or his match against Scott Adkins' Spartan Geddes, we went with this fight due to its more creative use of the environment. Ip Man and his wife are ambushed in an elevator by a Muay Thai fighter. The enclosed elevator and Ip's need to protect his wife makes for some creative use of the space. After the fight spills out into the rest of the building, the duo fights down several flights of stairs. The quick exchanges are fantastic and are captured wonderfully in several overhead shots. It's a fast fight, but impressive nonetheless. Number 5, The Bride vs. the Crazy 88, Kill Bill Volume 1.
So, Oren, any more subordinates for me to kill?
During her quest for vengeance, the bride, or Beatrix Kiddo, if you prefer, pursues Yakuza head Oren Ishii. But to get to her, the bride must first go through her army of bodyguards, the Crazy 88. Beatrix's massive brawl against the Yakuza is bloody and over the top, as is expected from director Quentin Tarantino.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? You know, for a second there? Yeah, I kind of did.
The fight ranges through 2 levels of a tea house with swords and other weapons used extensively. While a lot of it is obviously heightened, I mean, how useful is breakdancing in a fight really? It's still phenomenally entertaining and a bloody good time. For us at least. The Crazy 88 and the restaurant owners, not so much.
Mada! Inochi ga aru mono! Sore wa motte kaeru ga ii! Tadashi, nakushita teashi wa oitette morau yo.
Number 4, rooftop fight. Who am I? Look, we could have done an entire list of just Jackie Chan fights, and we have. There's so many great ones. The Foundry fight from Drunken Master 2, Jackie's match with Benny the Jet from Wheels on Meals.
呢條友好勁啊！唔使緊張，將自己放鬆，當練嘢咁同佢玩。
But we're going with one of his more underrated fights. Playing a possible fictional amnesiac version of himself, Jackie Chan faces a pair of hitmen on a roof. He faces each individually before fighting both of them at once. The exchanges between the fighters are rapid, creative, and often comedic.
You got 2 choices. He lost the disc, jump off.
On number 2, we take the disc and throw you off.
I like the 3rd choice. I keep the disc, and I throw you both off.
Ron Smorenberg's kicks are particularly impressive. The fight incorporates features of the rooftop and several nail-biting stunts. The whole thing lasts around 8 minutes, and it's non-stop fun throughout.
Take it easy. We got plenty of time.
Number 3, kitchen fight, The Raid 2. The Raid Indonesian action films have some spectacularly choreographed fights. And while the Machete Gang fight from the first film was a contender among many, these movies really saved the best for last. The climactic fight of the second film sees undercover cop Rama face off with an assassin in a kitchen. They begin hand-to-hand before moving on to using kitchen implements, and finally the assassin breaks out his knives. Like many fights from the Raid films, it showcases the Indonesian martial art of pencak silat. The whole fight masterfully escalates the tension and conveys everything through its choreography. From its beginning to its bloody finale, this fight is among cinema's best. Number 2, Yushu Lian vs. Jen Yu, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
这样的姊妹不要也罢。我不在乎，朋友本来就是假的，只不过我怀疑，做我的敌人你能撑多久？
Wuxia films have some of the most beautifully choreographed fights of all, with their otherworldly wire-fu blending fantasy and reality. This fight sees Yushu Lian attempt to stop Jen Yu from stealing the Green Destiny sword. The duo duels in a training room surrounded by assorted weapons.
去啊，随便挑，我等着你。
Shu Lian's weapons all break against the Green Destiny, but this only adds variety to the choreography. Swords, spears, clubs, she tries them all, and each brings a different energy to the fight.
那是李慕白的剑，有本事来拿。有本事就别用宝剑。哼，打不赢怪兵器不好。
The speed and grace of their attacks is something to behold. Their fight may end inconclusively, but while it lasts, it's like poetry in motion. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Staircase fight, Tom Yum-goong, aka The Protector. How they managed all this in one shot is mind-boggling. Knife fight, John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. Managing multiple opponents, broken glass, and all those weapons can't be easy. Subway fight, The Matrix. Some of these exchanges are iconic. Nameless versus Long Sky, Hero. Jet Li versus Donnie Yen does not disappoint. Alley fight, They Live. It just keeps going and going.
Stop it!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Hallway Fight, Oldboy. One of the most famous fights among movie fight enthusiasts, this fight sees protagonist Oldboy confronted by a gang of guards in the prison where he was once held. Dae-soo holds them off with nothing but his fists and a hammer. After first rushing them, Dae-soo gets stabbed and decides to fight defensively, gradually wearing them down. The grounded, realistic choreography, as well as the fact that it's all filmed in a single take, have helped the hallway fight achieve its legendary reputation, along with the top spot of our list. Is there an exceptionally well-done movie fight we forgot? Open our eyes with comments and your favorites. No glasses required. Probably.
Either put on these glasses or start eating that trash can.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.